I think this is going to be a truly fiery game, so let's get ready for it. Ooh, and starting off with Woxic, taking down Kenny. Before we could even introduce the teams, mousesports and G2.
Waiting though, and actually now readdressing, giving the impression they're going to go up catwalk. They're going back towards the B bomb site. This must be quick, and Rops has already got a headshot. He's got two. He's already shut it down. Chris J can delay. He can be patient. He's got 20 HP, and he gets a headshot as well. Somehow it's all working out for mousesports. Amanek 1 versus 3. He wants to take this fight. He wants to thin it out just a bit, but the plant is pretty valuable even if you lose.
Yeah, but he's delayed it long enough that he can't even really get the plant. Does he wanted the P250 back? I'm not. Oh no!
Just like they're doing so much cool stuff, and they're just not winning the rounds. But everything looks good, except for the fact that they're not winning the rounds. And this year, they started it out by doing a lot of cool things and winning. And Kenny S gets a pick down mid.
Kenny absolutely ready in case, well, he was ready. Robs now might actually beat him to it. Yep, comes back for a kill with the FAMAS. And it's lucky that Amanek is there to at least get a bit of revenge. They're creeping up long. The bomb is on the other side. It's very strange. They should be having a good timing here, and they will, but they lose Hunter. So they have the bomb site, but Amanek is miles away. Frozen is actually about to run into Amanek. This could be the most unlucky timing in the world. He sees him and he wins the fight. If Amanek goes down, there's 40 seconds for them to run all the way across. Knockout punch there on Carrigan, and Chris probably, well, maybe a chance, 30 seconds. They're going to be even flashing there. He could try and throw the bomb across as well. They have smokes. They have everything. They don't need to risk it. He goes for the fight, and Amanek with a triple kill. They're just lining it up. Falls away at the wrong time. That could end the round for them. Robs, he's going to have no chance, really. Immediate return. And now Chris coming back for more. It's a nice snipe away, and that might actually make a bit of a difference.
Well, it's still going to be a tough retake. Great shot from Kenny. Great adjustment. And it was going to be tough with the man advantage, and now it's equalized. 2 flashbangs and a smoke to work with. I don't know if mousesports is going to be able to pull this off.
Very, very tricky, isn't it? And now that Chris is gone, yeah, they have to back out. That double up is so valuable for them. They almost line up to get taken down.
That can happen easily. That happened very quick. Kenny S. long. Oh, my lord. He hit that so fast. Kerrigan even jumping behind the smoke.
I think that's just all a distraction. Frozen, if he can win the fight out long, and if Woxic doesn't go down, they can double up on the bomb side and try and buy more time. But, yeah, there's a lot of ifs in that whole defense. Woxic back with the AWP, and he's not quick enough with the flick. There's Jax instead with the AK-47, and now Frozen, and actually Nexer especially, turns into a lurker. He can just hide out here. Once they get that kill, no reason to go long.
And look at the way Nexer's just backing off. He's already anticipating the save. He's going to run in T-spawn. He'll meet up with Rops. Out in the open, Rops has to just straight up win this fight. It's not going to happen. That'll be frustrating.
Double smoke from middle. It's a fake.
They're biting. Frozen's transitioning. Woxic is in the open. Oh, they're going to peek right now. Woxic has nowhere to go. Frozen's down as well. Both of the players that got pulled out of position by the flank are now dead. They're now on the ground. Kerrigan's going to be able to hold long, but they just don't have to peek him. Kenny's going to do it anyways. He'll take a dink, but he'll take Kerrigan's face off. And you can't even go for the retake. Another round. mousesports can't even fight for it.
They've gone from playing, you mentioned this earlier, it's not like it's been really deeply complicated Counter-Strike.
As soon as the flashbangs come out and Woxic has to give up the angle, they don't have anything to counter with. They'll just have to back away.
Yeah.
mousesports starting to read this well, starting to feel nervous about the A bomb site. Frozen is in CT spawn, so 4 players around this bomb site, but they can't really stop the access.
Carrigan, if he loses this fight, and he will, now those 2 people down at long are actually trapped. And so as opposed to trying to defend, now they have to worry about getting shot in the back. It's a good kill, and it's a great follow-up. But oh no! It's a team kill. 5 seconds left, in fact, and they're going to go for the bomb plant, and no one there to stop them. A 3-on-3 mousesports. Anything you can take right now. I know they don't have any money, but again, you should fight for this. You might as well try and get 4 rounds in the first half, at least do something. Frozen a kill, and he gets traded. Now Rops gets 1 as well, and it's Kenny in a 1 versus 2. And they're both coming up from catwalk at the moment. Actually, Rops, I think, down in CT spawn. A little bit of a peek. Kenny not seeing anyone. The Molotov, he's standing on top of it just to try and get the kill. Dropping low, and he misses the chance. And they're going to go for it. A little bit of time left still, so they will be able to pick up that 3rd round. It's real close, but I think they did it. Wow. Okay, ready to shoot down the middle. Oh, they stopped for a minute. That might be dangerous as well. And sitting inside of it, the damage is coming through. I can't believe they're still alive. And they're boosting inside of a hail of fire. And somehow they actually come out on top. Rob's playing just around the smoke. And now they're going to try and see if they can hit the B bomb site. There's 3 people in here. But Hunter's already got a kill. Jack stomping on top of Woxic, and Robs dies as well. They actually attack a bomb site stacked with 3 people and still come out on top, in spite of being 4 versus 5. Again, how are they just this good in this first half. Everything is working out. mousesports have surely got to be furious here. And at this 15th round, you obviously got to go for it.
No
Flashbang to set it up, and Frozen going to try and come through the smoke. He's tapping away and doing a good job. A lot of damage, but you need to do this quicker. And now he's alone. 1 versus 3. 12-3 at the end of the half in favor of an absolutely ridiculous G2. We're going to get back into the game here, right? 16th round, second half, a rush towards the B bomb site. They're stepping on a grenade. It does a lot of damage, but they get the opening, mousesports. Now they just need to take care of Amanek, and they will in a really good fashion there. 5 versus 3. There's no way they can lose this round.
They have 2 more smokes as well. They can just re-smoke these double doors for days. There's never going to be a retake. I think at a certain point, G2's just going to say, oh, okay, we'll just back off. Chris J is alone in tunnels to watch this flank. He's got the first, and that definitely seals it. Now there's not even a point to go for this. Kenny S with 1 kill. Ooh, he's going to add a second on top of it. They do have a kit on Nexa. I just don't see the access.
No, and I think Nexa was already falling back, sort of calling it off. So those couple of kills at the end there, they're great fun. But again, there's just so much time already on that bomb. So Nexa, yeah, stepping in through the window, trying to snipe away. It will be mousesports to pick it up. Slowed down, I mean, they're not going to continue with the aggression, I guess.
Yeah, they're happy with the control they have on Catwalk. That's a good pick onto Kenny S. He was looking for it. So that thins out the defense. That leaves Amanek on a huge island. He's got no utility, just hiding in that B bomb site. Hunter's going to have a huge job to do, unless Jax can make it back. But Jax and Nexa are focused on long, so it is indeed all going to be on Hunter. Molotov and Flashbang.
They can't even throw anything for him. Hunter, he's got no grenades. This is just it. Lining up nearly for a double kill, but he only gets 1 of them. Chris taking a peek at long, which can be very dangerous, but the bomb is being brought up, and Robs is holding middle. Frozen is holding long. They've got a good stranglehold on this bomb side, at least for a while. Maybe that kill on Frozen could change things. Now, that at least inspires Nexa and Jax to go back and try and see if they can reclaim the bomb site. Chris is up there and waiting. The grenade doesn't do much of anything. Let it back down again. Look at Robs, though. He's coming in from long with a flashbang and a Molotov, and even just the AK will do it. Tapping away long range, and he's got all the advantage. They'll steal it away. They take all the rifles, and now 7-12. And Jax is going to fall back immediately. Not really meant to stick around and fight. Kenny will take down Karrigan in the middle. And Kitty, oh, Woxic again winning that fight. He's been doing that at least 1 or 2 times before against Kenny down the middle.
Hunter's going to start getting aggressive up middle, but the real battle takes place at the bomb site. Big kill for Woxic there.
He's doing a lot of work at the moment. Molotov into the corner, burning out Nexa. He has to challenge, and he gets a kill. They weren't expecting it. He waited a second longer than they thought. I think Chris saw that boost happen the first time around, and that means there's a 1-on-3 here. Just trying to fall back, and Robs won't let him get away. 9 rounds now. The backup will be so far away with the round. Oh, and they take down Hunter. That's even worse, isn't it? He sees the shoulder peak coming out. Amanek inside of the bomb site. Now, backup is trying to get there, but it's Kenny running close to middle with an AWP, so he can't challenge the smoke. If he had anything else, maybe he could try and flash his way through, but not with the AWP. Amanek is alone. It's on him to pull a miracle, maybe even 2 or 3 of them. He's going to get the 1 kill, but not the second one. Robs is going to be there. Nexa in the middle, but again, the bomb is going to be going down. And do you really want to try and retake this with 3-on-3 and a smoke? And now that Nexa's gone, Robs will follow up with a kill on Jax. Yeah, they don't even get close. I mean, if they would. 3-man stack in B, and then over at long, leaving Catwalk undefended. They just walk through the smoke in middle. That's so bold. Karrigan continues. Nexa has almost got him in his crosshairs, and there's the shot. But that was Karrigan attempting to just infiltrate his way into a round win.
I think that might be the signal. There's 3 players at the B bomb site, though. Look at how quickly mousesports is making this decision. That's Karrigan, the in-game leader, who went down, so immediately calling for them to readjust.
Yeah.
They're going to attack A. Kenny is playing long. As long as their flashbangs are on point here, Kenny shouldn't be able to do a single thing. Rops dropping into, or Chris J should be dropping into spawn. He got 2. He's got 2 quickly, and Kenny S with a missed shot. The A bomb site is open for the taking, but they're going backwards. They're going to go right at Amanek. There's a chance here.
There is a chance. Woxic has got the bomb down in the middle. Amanek, 1 versus 4, almost out here. He takes 1 with the AWP. A missed chance for a return on Woxic, and now Chris is up at the A-bomb side, and they're bringing it back. Yeah, they're getting back 1 more time. He almost could have caught the bomb. Oh, that's so close. If he would have found that shot, that could have brought them back, and it would have been a 2-on-2. Now instead, the bomb is going to be planted at Amanek and Kenny. How much do you trust this? How much do you want to go for it?
I feel like mousesports has had the A-bomb site for
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole round. Kenny sneaking in. Molotov will force him forward, it seems.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, actually, Amanek beating the smoke. He's moving forward. Robs is thinking about it. That's some heads-up play out of Robs, and he's going to headshot him Very, very smart. And now they can do whatever they want. They've got so much time to think about it still.
He doesn't have to move. Now, the question is, does anyone actually challenge and swing wide on long? One person does, and Kenny devours Chris J. Jax with a peek up. Unfortunately, couldn't get anything done. Nexa gets another kill. They have to go for this retake. They have a man advantage, a rare man advantage for G2, so they must make this work.
And Frozen, who has the only grenades left on mousesports, is really, really far away. So if he gets Nexa, he could maybe run and try and hero at the end. But this will be a really tricky hold for mousesports. No, Frozen kills himself in the middle. Nexa gets a free one. Woxic with the ult takes one and actually legs Kenny. And now they're so low on health. This 2-on-2 doesn't seem fair at all. It's going to be the one kill from Nexa. Can they actually finally do it? The grenade won't touch him that much. He gets another one quick. Oh, he can't escape. And Kenny will make it around the corner. He does not have the kit. Oh, and he has to run another round. 14 in the bag. I don't know if the kid would have even made the difference.
And he goes down.
Dies at the end.
That's heartbreaking. That one hurts.
Amanek and Hunter inside of the B bomb site, so no longer the three-man stack over at B. Out at long, they run three people down there to be ready, but they give it up as soon as they don't feel any of the flashbangs come out. So, ooh, Kerrigan, he tried this earlier and he got caught, and he's going to get caught again.
Flashbangs so far in this half have been good. mousesports has not been punished trying to take the A bomb site, and Kenny S isn't even going to do it. He's worried about them dropping down, so back towards long. The flick down misses its mark. Nexa, the Tracers give away his position, and Kenny misses again. What a bait from Rops! 3 quick kills, and he's going to have mousesports with another round. Surely Hunter and Amanek, there's no money to go for this.
I can't believe Robs just kept fighting long. I felt like, after that first one even, just maybe leave it alone, but he just kept finding them.
It's because there's a time limit. When that smoke and spawn is going to clear, you're screwed. Like, you have to make some kind of an impact before that line of sight opens up. What a brutal attack from Rops. He does go down in the end, and I think Hunter was trying to get a little clever with maybe a late defuse attempt, but...
I mean, I don't blame him. Something's got to work out now. You have one round, and it was off of freaky deagle shots and a UMP, and again a nearly a lost round there. Amanek hiding inside with the AWP, and he'll be able to save that. So, but this is what it comes down to: 15-13.
And also stacked against you isn't just your own arsenal, but it's also the knowledge that you've only put one round on the board in defense in case. Oh Jesus. You have, if there is an attack of the A-bomb, so you have Nexa, who's just ready to stand tall. He's at the railing, so previously mousesports hasn't encountered resistance. This might catch him off guard.
Well, here they go, another attack on the A-bomb site. The Molotov to force them out. Jax low on health as well, and he'll go down. Nexa, the only one left to defend, and Robs will drop him, leaving Hunter and Amanek 2 versus 4. I can't believe what we're seeing here in Katowice. Way out of control. mousesports should have been losing half an hour ago, and somehow they're back. They've run it back, only giving up a single round. G2 thought that they had built the dam high enough, but the mousesports river comes crashing through and wipes out the entire village, 16-13. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, a second game of the day 3 here at Katowice. We're not even getting any time to intro anything. They're running through the fire. They want to fight at the B-bomb site, and they get the fight, and they absolutely shut down on approach to the bomb site. Now they're slowed down. More rotations are coming in. 3 men already defending. Amanek back here, and he's going to get a bullet to the face. The boost actually getting caught as well. Kerrigan somehow finding a way back into the round. They should have lost it already. That was looking dreadful in the middle of that rush, but now maybe they could do it.
Yeah, well, now that everything's slowed down, there's no more smokes for G2 to block this off, and Rops, he's going to tap the bomb. He's trying to lure him out into the open. Kerrigan spots one back in CT spawn. Rops is lucky he wasn't punished for that shoulder being exposed, and he's the only one fighting, and he's got the bomb, he's got the kill. Kenny S is up next. I don't know if he's going to try and stop this. 1 minute left. He wants to spam through, and the damage is not nearly enough, but Kerrigan's out in the open.
He actually jumps back through the smoke. That was a smoke put up by the CT side, and they're kind of using it. Kenny lands another headshot, but escaping around the corner. Robs, he barely clears it. Otherwise, he would have been shot in the back, and the round would have been won already. He has a kit, and he's going to hold on it. He's just going to sit it through. 1 more second. Robs delays, and G2 win the pistol round here, starting off Inferno. Ice cold by Kenny. A limited amount of grenades for the T side, so probably not going to be any huge kind of a fake going on. Rob's jumping up, and there's a lot of people on the other side of those paper-thin walls, so let's see what happens. Kenny, oh, he had the right aim there, Robs, but Kenny was so quick on the trigger.
That's an AK-47 they can salvage. They can pick up off the ground. Double peek towards Banana. Chris J's lucky to be alive, and isolated because of the Molotov. Again, the flames over at the B-bomb site are just perfect. Frozen and Woxic cannot help out Kerrigan. Well, a lot of smoke in their face. Jack's trying to peer up over top of it, waiting for his moment. Kenny S inside the site. He's going to have to stay alive. Jack's still biding his time. Kenny's got the first kill. That's huge. That allows Jax to get put into play, and Kenny can just try and stay alive. He can delay things. Hunter falls, and Frozen now with the double. Kenny, it's all on you, and Frozen with 3 kills. Somehow this is turned completely on its head. Bomb being planted at 2-on-2, and G2 has such a disadvantage. They don't know where anyone is.
We didn't get to call Frozen's name nearly enough, but he's giving it a chance here. Long range, and he cans a 3rd kill. I can't believe it. They, again, should not be anywhere close to it. Amanek could he save them? He's got the UMP, and he's coming in from those apartments. He's got a little bit of an element of surprise. They know that he was at B early on, so they're probably not expecting him to be this far up already, but any kind of a jump down, that's going to make noise. Now they definitely know Woxic, he's got the right idea. A little bit of a pre-fire, and they win it. They'll take the grenade damage and actually just walk through the smoke. Okay, fair play. They keep pushing. There's no delay on this. He's not ready for it inside. That UMP, the Molotov just goes down, but that's the B defense wiped out. Man, that was so snappy, wasn't it?
Oh, that's going to be so frustrating if you're Amanek.
Look at Robs. He's holding this second mid into middle. Could have probably lined up at least 1 kill, but now they have a really good shot. There is still a Molotov and a smoke lift on Chris and Woxic here, so they could buy some time. That's going to be one of them. Frozen peeks into Nexa and luckily wins that fight. Otherwise, I think the retake would have been on 100%.
Chris can throw a flash. Chris can throw a flash for Woxic. Woxic, is he going to peek with it? This one flash coming out could be huge. Here it comes. Woxic turns. He turns the corner. They're dodging it, but it looks like they want to save. Now they're going to be forced to go for it. There should be a kit somewhere in the site.
That bomb is already quite low on time. They need to go quick here. Frozen seems to have come alive since Dust 2, where he wasn't doing nearly as much as now. And yeah, they have to back on out. Kenny and Jax just on the run. Now, is it actually going to work? Kerrigan goes down to Kenny, so that's... I mean, that's a good start for the defense, but they still might not have enough. I mean, Nexa is kind of close by Arch, but if they don't actually defend the bomb site, it's not going to be close enough. They'll still get the bomb plant down very, very quickly. And look how close mousesports are allowed to get. They're all the way at the haycart. They're peering into the bomb site, and nobody knows yet. The flashbang setting it up, and Chris, he couldn't see a single thing there. Jackson Hunter still fall to Robs, and again, in spite of everything, in spite of the early kill, they have all of the advantage here. The bomb is about to go down, looking over the box with that AK-47. And he's lucky to be alive, Nexa. That could have been the end of him. Now, Frozen and Woxic are standing. Oh! He takes him down over the barrel. Does he peek it? He does! Dropping Kenny! And nearly the follow-up. He could have had all 3. Frozen, can he save them? Can he get that 6th round? Amanek doesn't know, and he's going to save it for the French instead.
We'll see. I like this buy as well. Yeah, they have 2 players, Chris J and Woxic, on the upgraded pistols, on CZs. However, they have to know the economy is in a really tenuous position. Oh, good aggression from Hunter. Spotted out Kerrigan. Chris J's gone through it. Not expecting the boost. Easy kill. Easiest kill that Amanek will likely. You know mousesports knows you're here. All 3 of you. So Rob's going to hold.
Does he see it?
Not yet. Someone's burning Amanek down very low. Rob's being patient. The smoke clears. Rops has found 2. They know Amanek is in this site, and Rops with another one. He's put himself in a decent position to win this. 1 versus 2, but he needs to find the bomb.
Yeah, it's actually right there. Finally, he picks it up. Fakes it a single time. Might peek right into the York. He's still alive.
Even Kenny didn't expect that.
No. Like, okay. So they don't have a lot of grenades really on either side. Some flashbangs could make Rob's life very tricky, but there is a way that he could do this, and that would be soul-crushing for G2. Let's see. He's set it up here with the AK-47. They are right around the corner. He'll see the shadow on the ground. Oh, and he peeks right into Kenny. No, well, I don't know if they'll be doing all of those. You're right.
No, I'm just making a joke.
Kerrigan trying for the flick there. Oh! Out of this world! That is absolutely impossible! Kenny Jackson Hunter scrambling just to try and get to the scene of the crime to discover what just happened. He finally gets put out, but...
That's so stupid.
The bomb is still in T-spawn. No one even knew that was happening.
Oh, have you ever seen anything like it? And this is... How do you get back into this? Hunter turns the corner. Big kill. Jax has one as well.
Oh my god. Frozen and Rob's left. They picked up that AWP. Frozen, nice position, but Hunter's still able to flick somehow. So quick. They have a smoke, so that could make that a little bit less useful. But we'll see. He's hiding behind the pillar, kind of out in the open. Hunter is seconds away from seeing him, and I don't think he'd get out. He needed that kill right away. One Eagle shot of the reload, and Hunter will track him down. Good triple. They save the round and turn it into 5-5 here early on in the half, but Hunter flashing his teammates in. Aminek going to be pushing forward. Actually, no, they did put out all the flashbangs. I guess the Molotov just kind of cancelled that attempt to take. Kenny will take down Chris. That's again incredibly well done. He's also top of the scoreboard with 14 and 5.
It's quite nice. Kerrigan's going to find an opening into the B bomb site, but Nexa and Kenny S playing passively on retake. 4-on-4. Nexa, there's an off angle for you, but now the utility comes in. You missed your chance. You're blind, but Kenny S bails you out. He's delivering on all fronts, and actually he's even blocking Nexa, saying, keep fighting. I'll be here for you.
And now that smoke is gone, so they had to sort of get more done while that smoke is still up. Robs is all the way back out here. I guess he's just trying to throw a little bit of a grenade in there, smoking it to try and block that AWP. Now, is Kenny going to be sneaky enough to try and get a blind shot through? He certainly... Oh, and he will! On Kerrigan. The smoke did nothing at all. That is so dirty. Now it's Frozen and Robs. 2 versus 3. And a quick headshot. You've got to give him that. Frozen has been playing pretty good this game as well. The Molotov to try and buy even more time, but that's a flashbang going over construction. Frozen drops. Now Rob's in a 1 versus 1. And Kenny, he tries to shoulder peek it out. Kenny on the other side, and it's a quad kill to save G2 and get that 9th round on the board.
That's, I mean, he's going to be well-versed and well-experienced in all of its trials and tribulations. We'll see if he can deliver.
Oh, my.
All 5 towards B bomb site. It's only Robs.
Is alone. Yeah, USP against everybody. Flashbang to make it even more tricky, and that was too much for Robs to handle. It's hard to blame the guy. They're not even really going for it.
The lack of flashbangs is really going to hurt. Lack of nades. Good shot from Woxic.
Taking out Kenny, fight that. He's been wanting to win on this map for a little while, so yeah, that probably feels quite good. He could actually get this corner, and yeah, if he could stay in this position, he's sneaking all the way through, and Jax had that set up. A lot of teams will say we'll go 1B and 3A just to give ourselves a chance, but we'll see.
Well, here comes all that last final utility for the delay tactics. They did hold on to it long enough. That Molotov burning in lane. This is going to be brutal. 15 seconds on the clock. Jax.
Oh, God.
This is a long time they're delaying. 12 seconds. They have to go right now. This better work, and it better work perfectly. Robs is so blind, and the flashbang. I said it needed to be perfect. It was. Bomb being planted now, and Chris can't stop it. He's got to stay alive as long as possible, but Nexa has that as well.
We nearly got him killed. At least it would be a 2-on-2. No more grenades left finally on the G2 side, but they actually left that to the last second. Kerrigan with a M4A1 slowly tapping away. He's going to have to reload soon. He's waiting for that peek, and Nexus just infinitely patient inside of that pit. Now they're going to try and see if they can run on there inside of the bomb side as well. The last T player waiting. It's Aminek, and they actually make the round work.
It's a nice stack, though, in these halls. A chance here for mousesports to maybe grab 1 kill and a gun and get away. Jax gonna put an end to that real quick. So is Hunter. It's just Woxic, but now look, Kerrigan, he's gonna push through the smoke at B. Nexa has that, not the follow-up. Woxic was spotted. He doesn't even know it yet, but he's gonna get a kill on a Jax. He goes down afterwards. Hunter did see him walk into Boiler. So 10 map points for G2. Kerrigan gonna be playing with fire. They really want to get Frozen set up behind the car. Deep smoke is gonna allow them some safety while the flames burn just a little bit longer.
Well, they get him all the way up on the wall finally. And that should allow them to sort of move Kerrigan back, which they're doing right now. And G2 have the bomb dropped, so I mean, they can try and take middle, but they won't obviously be running all the way into the bomb site, and they run into huge defense there. Robs and Chris now coming out. Hunter, he wants another one. Robs getting caught. Hunter, big double kill. He might finally go down as Kerrigan charges onto the site, but can he get the next one, too? Indeed he can. Very accurate with that M4A1. Nexa gets down, and another kill for Kerrigan there. It's just a huge defense. They almost lost that round. But now it's Aminek. Again, the bottom is all the way up in the apps.
That's fine. He heard the scope. He wants to definitely take this op away. I think he knows where Frozen is. Yeah, he's going to hunt him down. There it is again. Maybe a knife kill coming in. Nah, back's against the wall. Don't do it. Just take the... I got a little bit nervous as Frozen spins around. So the game is up. 20 seconds left. One more kill would be great, but Woxic picks him off.
But they kind of fall back. I guess Woxic and Kerrigan actually are sticking around.
They're going all 5.
Oh, wow.
To Banana. Look at the nade stack. They just threw 5 nades. It didn't do anything. Flashbang through it as well. Kerrigan is so blind. This could be it. This could be the knockout punch. Oh, they don't notice Kerrigan at first. He's only able to get 1. It looked like he could have gotten so much more. And Frozen has to be aggressive. He's definitely pinned forward now by the flames. He does burn. And this should be the map for G2. This should take us to nuke.
It is looking very likely. Nexa pushed up by the trees and upper there. Yes, that's the problem. They want to try and check for it, but they can't. Kenny with the final couple of kills, and it's 16-6. G2 going to be starting on the T side, mousesports on the TT side, and it looks like we could see just an immediate explosion. Oh, actually, they're going to be slinking towards the ramp instead.
Yeah, this almost looks like a little bit of a fake. They've pulled Rops away from ramp room, so free access downstairs as well. But Woxic is already starting to rotate below. Now, how does G2 exactly do this? They don't have any utility to block off the windows. That's a big fight to win for Kenny, and Nexa builds onto Kerrigan as well. 2-man advantage for the G2 attack.
And, I mean, that just makes this bomb plant so much easier than having to worry about the flank that heavily. Nice little fake out there for Chris, just strafing back and forth and taking out Jax, but bomb is planted, and now it's a 2-on-4, and sure, yeah, they're going to double peek at either side with the Glocks. That's such an efficient way. Chris still getting a lot of kills in this round, but can it matter at the end? Frozen gets overwhelmed, and that will be G2 off to a good start here. Double for him, double for Kenny. Ooh, there's the second smoke coming down. It's good that Amanek managed to just pause himself there. He would have run right into the shot. Close, just a guess through. And that allows a bunch of people to get down to the lower part of the map, while Kenny, they don't even think about it. That's a huge gap in the defense. As Frozen goes down, Woxic at least will get the one refrag there, and Chris will help out. A lot of trading. It looks like mousesports, at least in the health department, have come up way ahead.
Well, Rops is starting to relocate to the lower bomb site as well. But this is a big play. Jax, this flank up towards heaven can be so brutal, and he just heard footsteps of someone running away, so he might even just assume there's no one going to be up here. Turn the corner. Woxic can't stop him at the moment. Woxic not looking up, and that leaves Kerrigan in the worst position possible. Upper bomb site. He has no idea getting into heaven is even a possibility. The freest of kills. And now Jax, he's heard Woxic this whole time. He's heard the AWP scoping in.
Yeah. And how do you can't really get up there. Oh, he's trying to get out, but Jax absolutely aware. That's that information from earlier.
Yeah.
He had no doubt that someone was around there. So Robs might as well
save the weapon
to think about. Not enough has been said about that.
Oof, good pick.
Woxic, yeah, he goes down to Kenny. That's a fight that's been going on across all 3 maps in this series. The timing is everything. Robs, Kenny actually make this whole attack fall. He sees one, he transfers it. Hunter almost just walked into the shot. That's amazing. 3 versus 3 now. The bomb is down. Robs is just looking at it, and he sees the shadow as well. He knows that someone is still up there. He's thinking about when to actually hit this, but there's only 20 seconds. They might want to just wait now, mousesports. Don't try and take the fight. He gets another headshot. Robs with the triple. That's so impressive. 10 seconds left now. Yeah, they can't even really get to it, can they? They had that. Shoot him through the wall. Can he go for it?
Yeah, you might as well go for the 1.6 spam. 4 seconds left. He's up, and yeah, Chris J has just pushed towards lobby.
He's going to have to run while they're trying to see if they can break their way in. They're going outside with the bomb, so it might just entirely be a bit of a fake, but with no one to follow it up, I'm not sure how much of a fake it actually is.
Molotov's missed Kerrigan. Nothing burned him off of his perch. He's still up there with 100 HP, so just missed its mark. If they try and come through mini, they're probably going to think that's clear. Although at least Chris J, he's rotated down the ladder, so he's not part of this defense anymore. Smoke up over at Squeaky Door, trying to disjoint the attack. Frozen gets one, and he's down. They're not clearing Kerrigan because they thought the fire would have done it, but still, he doesn't get a kill. Chris J's arrived and trades all across the board as we go. One-on-one, Amanek versus Woxic, and it's finished.
I agree with you. Probably what they want to do was burn out those positions so that they could, come in from mini and do it, but yeah, I think mousesports were so confused about the huge delay between everything. They were just like, why are they not showing up? Robs gets run down through the smoke. Just not enough production out of that M4. And Kerrigan just decided to try and pull the trigger. 4-on-4. Amanek actually hits the headshot on Frozen. Medium range with the MAC-10.
There's no head armor either, so that's an easy cleanup. And this is going to be so tough.
Especially Woxic trying to take one arm of this bomb site alone with the AWP. They're getting the kills, and Woxic actually lands that one. Now Nexa in the bomb site. Smoke goes up for the door. Actually, Nexa might enjoy that for a minute. He has a smoke of his own. I don't think he could really throw it easily. They come through, and Nexa will find a way to shut them down.
Yeah, it's looking rough out there. There's Woxic. Top of heaven over the smoke. He's got Hunter. That's a deep wall, so he's calling out to his teammates. He has no information. They can get to mini. They can get to secret. As the smokes fade, though, waiting for the follow-up peek. Flashbang for Amanek, and he's baited right into the shot. Good job from Woxic. Immediate trade onto Rops, who wanted to get involved in the action.
20 seconds. They need to go right now. That Molotov will do nothing. Oh, they're running out of time very quickly and still slowing it down. 10 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
Kerrigan hiding on the one side, and they're quick to clear the corner. Frozen gets dropped, but it's all on Kerrigan here. One kill, I think that's enough to have done it. They've run out of time. All they need to do is stay hidden there with Chris, and they'll win the round on time.
We've seen today, Kerrigan's been so active in the entry kills, right, on both maps. On the entry attempts, the opening attempts on the T side. So that's, I think, where Kerrigan will be able to have the most impact. Now,
Chris
certainly, yeah, there's information past that it's only one person outside. Kerrigan off angle behind the smoke, but the Falmus is not strong enough, does not have the stopping power. Neither does the UMP, but the MAC-10 does.
Yeah, somehow.
It's downstairs for the moment, and G2 reassessing. They're going to hit upper. They want to go right at Frozen. They want to go right at Kerrigan. Woxic is here as well, and Chris J is going to be able to come through mini, although Amanek is lurking outside, so there's some danger. That's a big fight for Robs. There's the peek from Door. All the kills going the way of G2.
Amanek, that's a big pickup. Kenny with 2 huge AWP shots, and Kerrigan down here. Still 40 seconds. They're coming from every angle. They're wrapping around left and right. Hunter will finally take him down. And 9 rounds on the board for G2 at the end of the half.
It's a bit of utility utilized. They've gotten the P250 into position. Kenny doesn't want to mess with it. That's a good shot from Hunter, and an even better second one. That might just be the pistol round, and I almost thought he would shoot through the smoke. Kerrigan is going to lose his life as well. Hunter is a monster at the moment.
This is outrageous. He hasn't even reloaded yet. He's going to go for it more. Finally get a chance to go for the reload. Jumping, and Kenny trying his best to save his teammate.
Some more utility usage. Woxic looking for that peek from above, and he just missed the timing on it. Kenny's going to go for more. He's lucky to be alive. 13 HP as he backs off. A lot of space in mini for Kerrigan to work with. 1 in sight, 2 in the rafters. There's the first one down. That's Kenny S. Kerrigan now trying to cover his teammate, and Chris J is just going to provide all the entries.
They saw this weakness in the previous round. It's almost a repeat coming through. Nexa and Jax doing a bit, and Jax, he's going to swap out for the AK. Smoke goes up. There is not that much time left. 10 seconds. Oh, and he guesses it! The smoke. He thought he was safe there, Frozen. And just like that, it's a one-on-one. Jax coming back. I think he may have thought it was going to be a wrap to the B-bomb side or something like that, but now he definitely knows. And he's right in around the corner. Chris walks into it and still lands the headshot. And Kenny should be ready for it. He does miss a chance here. And they're just going to try and continue. He actually comes back for it up the stairs. I don't even know how mad you have to be to try and do that, but they are flanking left instead, trying to see if they can wrap the bomb side that way. Everyone knows they're here. They're now themselves getting flanked. mousesports, they need to break through. They need to get onto this bomb side before it's too late, and that might have been right now.
No, they're going to go up the vent. They're going to find an escape route. I think there's one up in the rafters on top of the hut. That's the shotgun. Omenek's got him. Headshot to Chris J, and the follow-up on Kerrigan. mousesports found the route they needed to take, but there was a shotgun on the other side.
Nexa kind of covering 2 angles. A little bit of a jump down from Kenny. He's looking that way, and that will be the end of the round. 13-7.
Wow, 1 round on this T side for mousesports. Round number 4. The only round they're able to put on the board.
So, if Henry's able to read the future, he's got so much explaining to do about how his,
about everything.
how his life is turning out. Chris goes down, and so does Frozen. It's Jax with 2 big kills. Long range with the AUG. They wanted to really power through that, and I don't know, they just weren't expecting it. I don't think that's a position you can even easily flash. He's just so tucked into that corner.
I think at this point in the series, G2 is just so used to the style that mousesports is bringing out. This like fast, aggressive, take a lot of control really early, and then see what you can do with it after that. And I think they're fine to just play gun out and take the kills. This would be huge if Woxic can complete that. They're right back in the round. Kenny has got his teammates, and now it's all on Woxic. And yeah, that smoke plume's a little bit late. Woxic's got a battle for everything. There's the nade right on his position. The easy cleanup as well. Looks like mousesports have made a call right out of spawn, just towards the upper bomb site. Molotov smokes, flashbangs through the windows. We'll see what they can do. Amanek is up here. Hunter is here. Nexa is in mini as well. Hunter getting burned out, but the other 2 players get their kills immediately. This is going to all be shut down. This should be the map. There's nowhere for mousesports to go. 2 versus 3. Going to try and reassess towards ramp room, but they're going to be met by Kenny S.
Put out that Molotov, just trying with the deagle. It actually looked like it could have connected. Hunter will flank around to take down Frozen, and it leaves Robs 1 versus 2 to try and continue the series, and he can't. Hunter will drop him 16-7.